Saint Dymphna. As the daylight lingers and the sunshine hours grow longer, our thoughts flash back to the sunny days of summer and the welcoming month of May. Here in the local parish of Killeenadeema, we then remember and we venerate Saint Dymphna. Saint Dymphna was born in the kingdom of Oriel in the 7th century. Dymphna's father Damon was king of Oriel and of pagan lineage. Her mother Bronach, the daughter of Milcon, was a devout Christian. When Dymphna was 14 years old, she consecrated herself to God, taking a vow of chastity. Soon after, her mother, one of the most beautiful women of Ireland, died. Damon loved his wife dearly, and after her death, his mental health deteriorated rapidly. His advisors and legal counsellors encouraged him to remarry. Officials were sent throughout Ireland seeking a suitable bride, as beautiful as his former wife. After searching fruitlessly, none could be found, so Damon began to desire his daughter because of her strong resemblance to her mother. When Dymphna, a girl of 14, learned of her father's intentions, she swore to uphold her vows. She fled his court along with her confessor, Father Geir Bernus, and 2 trusted servants. At this juncture, they journeyed to Connacht and settled in the South Galway region of Killeenadeema. Here Dymphna and her friends at least enjoyed temporary freedom. They were received with open arms by the resident clergy and the people. Veneration of Saint Dymphna has blossomed and lasted 1400 years. As aforementioned, she is the patron saint of Killeenadeema, and the parish church being dedicated to her. A window in Killeenadeema church displays a very young lady of noble birth, judging by her attire and gold-touched shoes. The gentleman represents her companion and protector. Swords pointing downwards symbolize their execution by beheading. She has also left us a centre of pilgrimage. Each 15th of May, parishioners and people from outside the parish come here to perform. Saint Dymphna's Well rests in a beautiful roadside quarter. Century-old trees shaded from the summer sun. A bull-on stone lies close to the entrance, and further on, a restful kneeling stone stands in front of the altar. To the left, the lower tree branches are laden with coloured ribbons, lain by worshippers as they finished their rounds. But here our happy story ends. Damon, enraged by his daughter's elopement and being a man of substantial wealth, sends a detachment of soldiers to find his daughter. Word filtered through to Killeenadeema, so Dymphna and her cohort fled again to Belgium. They settled in the township of Geel. Dymphna built a hospice for the poor and sick of the region. She had carried her wealth with her, and it was through the use of her wealth her father would eventually ascertain her whereabouts. Damon travelled to Geel to recover his daughter. He ordered his soldiers to kill the priest and tried to force his Dymphna to return to Ireland. She resisted. Furious, Damon drew his sword and struck off his daughter's head. She was only 15 years old. The residents of Geel buried Dymphna and the priest in a nearby cave. Years later, they decided to move the remains to a more suitable location. Some of her remains are at the shrine of Saint Dymphna in Ohio, United States. Saint Dymphna is a patron saint of mental illness and anxiety. She was canonized in 620 and she is referred to as the Lily of Ireland.
I just said the best that's